Hello students, I welcome all of you to class 3. I am Bhavini ma'am and I am here to teach you all computer. So let's begin with session 1 of chapter 1 Computer Basics.
Standard 3 Subject Computer Chapter 1 Computer Basics Session 1. Computer is so important for us that it is impossible to perform many tasks without them. Computers are used in almost every areas. Let us learn more about applications of computers in different areas like home, shops and malls, offices and banks, school, railway stations and airports, hospitals and scientific research. Computers are used at home for playing games, drawing pictures, listening to music and watching movies. It is also used to type letters and assignments. It is also used to store data like addresses and contact numbers. Computer is used for paying bills and booking tickets also. Computers are used in shops and malls for maintaining records of stocks and prices of an items. It is also used for preparing bills. Children, tell me, हमारी स्कूल में आपने कंप्यूटर्स कहाँ देखा है? यस, कंप्यूटर लैब. और कहाँ देखा है? करेक्ट, स्टाफ रूम. स्टाफ रूम में क्यों यूज़ करते हैं? टीचर्स आपके लिए वर्कशीट्स, रिपोर्ट कार्ड्स एंड एग्ज़ाम के पेपर्स बनाते हैं. और स्कूल में कंप्यूटर कहाँ यूज़ होता है? एग्जैक्टली, एडमिन ऑफिस फॉर मेंटेनिंग स्टूडेंट्स records. Computers are used in offices for the following reasons: for maintaining office records, for typing and printing different documents. It is also used for doing many difficult calculations. Computer is used for sending and receiving emails to the staff members so that they can communicate with each other. Computers are used in banks for providing account details to customers and for printing account statements. Computer is also used to operate ATM. Students, tell me, आपने कंप्यूटर और कहाँ देखा है? यस, रेलवे स्टेशंस, एयरपोर्ट्स. वहाँ पे किस लिए यूज़ करते हैं? परफेक्ट, टिकट बुक करने के लिए. और किस लिए यूज़ करते हैं? यस, computers are used for keeping track of arrival and departure details of trains and aeroplanes. How many seats are available in trains or aeroplanes? That record is maintained in computers. Next is hospitals. Computers are used to maintain the records of patients. Computerized equipments are used for performing medical checkups and surgeries in hospitals. Computer assistant equipments help in monitoring the condition of patients. Students, do you remember जब चंद्रयान 2 लॉन्च हुआ था तब हमने क्लास में से वीडियोस देखे थे। यस, कंप्यूटर्स, रॉकेट्स, स्पेस शटल्स, सैटेलाइट्स सबको लॉन्च करने के लिए और कंट्रोल करने के लिए यूज़ होते हैं, एज यू कैन सी इन द पिक्चर, एंड इट इज़ also used for weather forecasting. A computer has certain characteristics that make it different from other electronic machines. Let us learn characteristics of a computer. Speed. The speed of a computer is very high. It can do billions of jobs in a second. But as compared to computer, the speed of a man is very low. Man cannot do billions and billions of jobs in a second. Next is accuracy and reliability. A computer does not make any mistake. It works on the instruction given by human. A computer always gives correct result, but a man can make mistake while working. A computer does not get tired. It can keep working and working for long hours. Man gets tired if he works for long hours. If we work for few hours, then what will happen? We will get tired and we will need some rest. But a computer never gets tired. A computer stores a large amount of information and never forgets it. A man may forget the information stored in his mind. Sometimes we forget where we have kept our things, but a computer never forgets it. Next is multitasking. Multitasking means doing many jobs at the same time. A computer works very fast and can do many jobs at the same time. But a man needs more time to do any work as compared to a computer. If we give large amount of calculations, it will complete in lesser time as compared to the man. Kids, do you know how does a computer work? No. A computer works by following the input process output cycle. In our day-to-day life, we generally follow the IPO cycle. Let us first look at some examples to understand it. Students, do you know how to prepare a cake? Yes, you all must have seen your mothers making a cake on your birthdays. Isn't it? So, do you know what all are the ingredients used to make it? And do you know how to make it? Let's see. As shown in the figure, first you gather all the ingredients like flour, milk, eggs, butter, etc. Then we prepare a batter. After preparing a batter, pour it in a mold. The next step is place the mold in the oven or a microwave to bake. Then your cake is ready to eat. As you can see in the picture, to bake a cake, your input were the ingredients. Baking of the cake in the microwave is the process, and the final output you get is cake. Let us take one more example. To prepare a building using blocks, your input is the blocks used.
The placing of a blocks on one another is the process, and the building which you have made using the blocks is the output. Same way, a computer also works on the principle of input, process, and output. Let us learn about it. IPO stands for Input, Process, Output. Computer takes some input, does some processing on it, and then gives some output. This is called IPO cycle. Let us understand each of them. The data and instructions which a computer gets is called input. The computer gets instruction through the input devices like keyboard or mouse. The entered data is processed or changed into meaningful information by Central Processing Unit, that is CPU. The result of processing is known as output. The output is displayed through the output devices like monitor or printer. The above diagram summarizes the concept of working of a computer system in relation to IPO cycle. If we want to add two numbers are 5 and 4. So first step is give input. So we will give 5 and 4 as the data and plus symbol as instruction through the keyboard. Next comes processing. Processing means working on data. Now CPU starts adding these numbers. After adding these numbers, we will get output, that is 9 on the monitor. So students, today we have learned computers are used at many places like homes, schools, banks, offices, hospitals, and for scientific research. The characteristics of computers that have made them so powerful and universally useful are speed, accuracy, reliability, diligence, storage capacity, and multitasking. A computer works by taking input, processing it, and giving the output.
That is all for today's session. Thank you, kids.